Now from 7:55, Hank Aaron Drive. A look at Turner Field here in Atlanta. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Matt Wisler, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
Trey Turner heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, Trey Turner.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, I think you really have to limit the strikeouts in this game. Don't have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
Ready now, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, certainly no time to panic. You've got 161 more to go. You just need to put it behind you, come out, play your brand of baseball. I will say, though, one thing's for sure, you don't want to start things out 0-2.
Lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he was really solid. Close to 20 wins. This year, I expect a lot of the same.
Ender Inciarte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Eric, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, but most of the folks below us weren't all that happy, but that was a good way to get your season off on the right foot. 1-0 sounds a whole lot better than 0-1, but there's a long way to go, no question about it.
Nick Markakis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best all-around players in the game in Bryce Harper. What he does defensively, he's got great speed, got an absolute cannon for an arm, and he's very aggressive. Has not met a wall that he doesn't want to run through.
Freddie Freeman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We've played an inning. No score. Daniel Murphy makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Daniel Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
They turned him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but these straight singles will do the job as well.
At the plate, Jason Worth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Danny Espinoza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
0-1.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
And it's quickly 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Madison Bumgarner gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Nationals lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Matt Kemp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Fielder, Matt Kemp.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold on.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in game one yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Into the box, Adonis Garcia. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one.
If you're going to beat this guy, it's probably going to have to be up. You know, when he's at the knees like that or lower, especially with the fastball, he's tough to hit.
Strike two called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Bumgarner's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Too high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his third strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
A.J. Pierzynski gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bounced weakly near the plate. Ramos gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Trey Turner is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he throws it away.
Well, definitely a throwing error that time. Let's check and see how tough that scoop was. You can see it's kind of right in that border area of whether to turn the glove or not, and he gets it wrong here.
In now is Anthony Rendon. A pitch out. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, that's no surprise to anybody that he's running right here on the first pitch. And these guys defensively, well, they know it too. But that just shows you the kind of speed he has out there, because even with the pitch out, he's still able to steal that base.
Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about him. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Spinning a throw back to second, and he's back easily. No one out with a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. All even now, 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. They'll throw down to first, 1 away. Wilson Ramos will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you've got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
Squared that one up just a little late. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Maybe kind of an unconventional way here to score that run from third, but it's going to work out. This is not a squeeze play. He's trying to beat this one out, but it's going to work exactly like a squeeze play. They get that out at first, but they cannot prevent that run from coming in to score.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Oh, man, that's just digging that front shoulder down and then whipping that bat through the zone and just hammering it into right field. Those are the kind of balls that if you get a little bit of lift on it, maybe some backspin, that could wind up sailing right out of the ballpark.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Number 2 will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Bumgarner has his target. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's gotten away here early with leaving some of these pitches out over the middle of the plate, especially to start some of these at-bats.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Into the box now, Jace Peterson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he'll step off and try again. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Matt Wisler will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first, as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my loo there. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase. Clint Robinson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Into the windup and the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 is the top 2 speeds thus far. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Markakis, still ranging back. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, shortstop, Danny Espinosa.
Danny Espinosa comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Madison Bumgarner gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
Strike 2.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Rounding third is Worth on his way home. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Oh, and that's just a killer right there. An absolute dagger. A 2-out, 2-strike RBI by the pitcher, and whoa, that one hurts.
Trey Turner steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Anthony Rendon Gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Peterson is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Nationals 3 and the Braves nothing. Ender Inciarte will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Espinosa is there for it. 1 away.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. Now, you'll take that every time.
So with 1 away now, that'll bring in Nick Markakis. Bumgarner has his sign. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
Tap fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Harper. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Freddie Freeman digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Low for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
That's a strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian here as it's Wilson Ramos that gets set to lead off the Nationals half of the inning. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Inciarte is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Daniel Murphy digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with the 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hits this one hard the other way. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 34,
Bryce Harper steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Matt Kemp will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Bumgarner into his motion. 1-0 on its way. That's wide, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Worth. 1 out.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Adonis Garcia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's
looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Still down 3-0. Clint Robinson makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Robinson.
And this is swung on and missed on a ball that hits him in the process. 0-1.
got in his kitchen big time right there.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Chopped in front of home plate. Pierzynski is up with it. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
Danny Espinoza stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that two-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Markakis going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Jace Peterson. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Peterson.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Number 70 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 70.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Ender Inciarte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. Shea Simmons will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Shea Simmons.
Madison Bumgarner will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Drilled to first. Underhanded flip. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
And let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Pitch inside, the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. A man at third with one away. One and two as he chases the slider. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Freeman over to his left, and the throw is late, so it'll be an infield single and an RBI on a perfect suicide squeeze. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Wilson Ramos steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One there. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Nick Markakis. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
In there at the knees, strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1 and 2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Freddie Freeman will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Well, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Matt Kemp will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw goes to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Adonis Garcia will come forward now in a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Espinoza on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bumgarner sets. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning. Paco Rodriguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Leading off the inning, Daniel Murphy, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Bryce Harper gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. From the stretch, Clint Robinson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in, Jason Worth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And there he goes towards second. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Oliver Perez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Oliver Perez.
Number 2 will dig in now, just hoping to put one in play. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts so far. Rendon has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Jace Peterson is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. A nice look there at nighttime in Atlanta, Georgia. Back here at Turner Field, where we're set for the start of the ninth. Arodys Vizcaíno come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Danny Espinoza will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here it comes on 1-1. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
I think this is a bad angle to the ball, and let's just say not so great a decision to dive. He should have gotten to this ball, but instead he winds up playing this one into extra bases.
Stephen Drew will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A runner at second, nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Kemp moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Maybe some surprise that he wasn't tagging there. Ideally, you'd like to get yourself up to third base so that you can score on another fly ball or maybe even a ground ball. Now he's still stuck at second, and you lose that opportunity.
Trey Turner stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. It's high, but a fine play at third to come down with it. He's out caught stealing, and the inning is over. Nationals go quietly. but they lead it 4-1. Striding in to start the ninth, Ender Inciarte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 43.
Leading off the inning, Ender Inciarte. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Melanson looks in. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball one.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Nationals were given an excellent start here by the gentleman you see in action there. Madison Bumgarner. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
The final line score.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting off in the National League East, the Washington Nationals totaled 11 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-1. The Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they manhandled the Marlins 7-1. Brandon Finnegan got the win as he went the distance, leading the Reds over the Phillies 4-1. The Brewers defeated the visiting Giants 2-1. Ivan Nova got the win, throwing 8 shutout innings as the Pirates were winners over the Cardinals 4-1. Gene Segura added 3 RBIs to his total, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 6-5. The Padres cracked 16 hits on the day as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 8-7. The Astros launched 3 home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-4. The Tampa Bay Rays finished off the 4-game sweep as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-2. The Orioles got 11 overall hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-3. The Red Sox total 11 hits as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 6-3. The White Sox allowed only 5 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-1. The Mariners smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-6. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Nationals. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the 2 men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Steven Strasburg gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, last year he had an ERA of about 3.5. Very consistent, and really he kept his ball club in the game every time he took the mound.
And with that, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best all-around players in the game in Bryce Harper. What he does defensively, he's got great speed, got an absolute cannon for an arm, and he's very aggressive, has not met a wall that he doesn't want to run through.
Number 9.
D. Gordon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. EK, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Strasburg is ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Matt, Darryl, he can have that moving strike zone at times. He calls a pretty good game overall, but I know people aren't always sure what he likes.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. To 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, Matt, I really appreciate the way that Bryce Harper plays the game. He finished last season with more home runs than anyone else in the league. He's proven that he's one of the best, if not the best power hitter in all of baseball. He's one of the most exciting players to watch and one of the most dangerous players to pitch to.
Adam Conley will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Very nicely done right there. This ball is hit hard, and I thought he might just play it safe and take it on the hop. But he goes into the slide and just does get the web of the glove underneath the baseball to make that play.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Line to the right side, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. 2 gone.
Well, 3 pitches, 2 outs here to start the home first. And he's got to be loving that.
Bryce Harper gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. One-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 1-1. For Harper, stolen base number 2 here in the first week of the season. Runner goes for third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Washington. After 1, no score.
Leading off for Miami,
Justin Bohr will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit here to open up the second. Marcell Ozuna will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. In there at the knees, strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Martin Prado will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Harper. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
JT Realmuto is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Daniel Murphy will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Daniel Murphy
sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Here's where trying to do too much come back and haunt you. This was just going to be a simple single, but look, here comes the throwing error, and that allows him to move into scoring position.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wilson Ramos is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Yelich. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7, the shortstop,
Danny Espinosa will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Shot toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Steven Strasburg swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
And anytime you send your pitcher up there with 2 away, you want him to at least give you a little bit of a battle up there. But he does way more than that. He singles here to turn the lineup over.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. A look there at the Washington Monument, not far from Nationals Park, on a great day for baseball in D.C. Adeiny Echeverria is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting 9, the
pitcher, Adam Conley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Strasburg comes set. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. D. Gordon will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Anthony Rendon will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Stanton is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third. And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. One away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Stanton at the track, the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. And he's getting close with that home run. He's just 1 away from number 200 for his career.
Well, this is not a number that's going to put him among the all-time greats or anything. But there are so many players out there, both current and former major leaguers, who'd love to say they have 200 dingers. Heck, I only hit 19.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And he will make it there as he slides in safely with a double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box cam. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Christian Yelich will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Well, right now he is just carving him up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Justin Bour stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Yeah, that is down the middle, but at 96, that's still tough.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Danny Espinoza is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Stanton looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
The batter.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Ryan Zimmerman.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Steven Strasburg will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
Runner back safely. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. You know, if you'd given me a nickel here, I'd have thought he was bunting that time.
Yeah, that one caught me by surprise, too. I don't know why you'd want him swinging the bat.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Anthony Rendon will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line driver right back up the middle.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Lined hard toward right center. Ozuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90 feet.
Bryce Harper is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now the runner's on his way home. Squeeze attempt, misses! And he scores on a daring steal of home.
Wow, his speed bailed him out big time right there.
Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Leading off the inning, Marcell Ozuna. And they'll need him to get something going here. Strasburg looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count. 0-2.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Now to the plate, Martin Prado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. JT Realmuto in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Jason Worth comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Right to Gordon. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Daniel Murphy will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Yelich is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Boy, if there was ever a guy who needed a quick inning, that's him right there. He's been hit pretty hard prior to this inning, so this is a nice way to rebound for him right here.
Grounded to short. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Adeiny Echeverria will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters, make sure that pitch gets inside instead of staying out over the plate. That one ran just a little too much to catch the corner.